Fucking finally! Jesus Christ! That's what it was, the normals. Like, how many of those normals did I miss this morning? Where's 3v3s or 2? I don't think there were 3v3s. Fuck me. By the way, it's really sad that the most powerful weapon I had to offer was dumbfire, and ironically, the type of dumbfire I like using is stationary. They fire nicely. They have a good clip. 3 shots. They have a good reload. I can't switch. I'm just. Yeah. Oh, okay. Here's the thing that pissed me off with dumbfire. Okay, here's the thing. It doesn't matter how many ballistics, how many bullets, how many rockets are traveling through there. Okay, that doesn't bother me. What bothers me is that they reload faster than the average beam rifle, there's more ammo than your average beam rifle, and they hit a hell of a lot harder than your average beam rifle. Where exactly is there supposed to be in it? The only disadvantage that I have against them is kind of the thing that everybody likes about them. They take time to reach the target? How is that good? How is that useful? I'm the clumsiest player in the game, and I can't do shit with them unless the target's not moving. And even then, I really feel bad about it when I have to fire on a target that's actually shooting or attacking something else, because that's the only time I can actually hit them with a weapon that I can't use efficiently. Why do I have this thing? I had a little nostalgia kick that hit me last night, because, I want a 1/100 scale jet, Wyndham. Okay, I really do, because I actually think it's a very good-looking grunt. I like this grunt. This is a neat-looking grunt. But I gotta get out of here. Just, Jesus Christ. I like the Wyndham. I think it's neat-looking. I like it. Like, this actually looks like, of all the grunts out there, GMs, Serpent, well, no, not Serpent, GMs, and Jinxes, and anything else that starts with a G, but you're supposed to pronounce it as if it has a J on it, whatever. All the grunts out there, and the Zeuses and all those things, of all of them that look like are based on a Gundam or based on another mobile suit of some kind, this one actually looks like, I'm totally not reviewing this right now, but this one looks like, it looks like it's based off of its predecessor, its more powerful predecessor, in this case, the Strike Gundam. Is that right? Yeah, it looks like it's based off the Strike Gundam because there's similar features on it, but it also looks mass-produced, like they had time to work with it. It actually has some stuff that the Strike Gundam doesn't have. It has extra it has extra Vulcan guns. It's got a pair of machine guns. It's got beam sabers in the right places. It's got daggers. It's got beam sabers as opposed to daggers. It's got an extra pair of rocket launchers here, or grenade launchers, whatever they're called. I don't know, but it also carries the advantage of having the striker packs on the back, which were customized based on what the Strike Gundam does. Or something like that. I try not to think too deeply about Strike Gundam because I get all weak in the knees and my brain goes... But... anyways, yeah. And the thing that kills me is that these should be homing missiles. Okay, you know what? Let's do it this way. He's got all these rocket... Some of these should be dumbfire, yes. Hey, I know, let's make the dumbfire on the shield. But they should also have homing weapons, or cruise missiles. Homing missiles that go way out there. I'm talking Bear Guy, I'm talking... What are some homing missiles that travel really far in SCGO? I can't think of any. There are not... the Cu Zagak. Long-range homing missiles. Okay, that's what this thing should have. And it should have high mobility, because this is the only backpack, the only unit in SCGO from Seed, Seed or Seed Destiny, I'll be specific, that has a backpack that's actually reflected in the skills. There it is, Booster Extension. Ale Strike should have that. Perfect Strike should have that. Force Impulse should have that. And they don't. Why? I don't get it. This thing, everything in the known universe has mobility up, because apparently that's how this game rolls. I'll leave that one alone. But if it's got a booster pack on it, chances are it's got increased mobility and not this bullshit over here. This is not what I mean by increased mobility. Like longer boost durations, faster booster speeds. That's what this should be. Not this. and not New Type Awakening, which only activates it. Where is it? Only activates at 40%. This is actually pretty similar to the skill one. It's close enough. Like I don't want this. Although boost duration, there it is right there. Well, Ava, why don't you use those things? Because it only activates at 40%, not the whole time. So like, I want the jet. I want the Wyndham. Like, I don't care if it's a regular Wyndham or well, actually the regular one has Vulcan guns, which are bullshit to me. I really like the jet. I like the Jet Wyndham's design. I like the function of it. I just don't like it in SDGO, and that's kind of the things that kills me about it. There's a lot of units in here that kill me. They're not treated the way they're supposed to be treated. Okay, I'm not going to say anything about this one because this is actually fucking awesome. Let's see. Heavy ground assault unit. It's not a long-range combat unit. This is actually the in-space version of it. They actually took the Dom and they turned it into a space combat unit. But anyways, what was so dangerous about the Dom was the high mobility, because it's got a ton of it's got thrusters there, probably some here in the shoulders, and look, there's extra thrusters right there. Does any Rick Dom have that? No, it doesn't. It's a paper, or it's a scissors with dumbfire. You know what? Do you know why the Rick Dom was so dangerous to melee to the Gundam and other mobile suits? It's because it was dangerous with melee. There is no such thing in SDGO as a rock Dom. The only one I can think of is and I'm blanking at the moment, which one is it? The Dom Trooper. And even then, it's the machine gun, or it's the Vulcan gun version. Which, by the way, they fucked it up. This should have heavy armor, heavy defense, heavy HP. This should have heavy speed. It has neither of those. It has a big beam cannon, which means you're supposed to be able to shoot things down before they get to you. But wait, Ava, if you use the boost tank, you can only use it once. And by the time they recover from it, oh yeah, they've used their melee dash and their MCA to get to you. How is that useful to me in this? Fucking thing. Alright. I actually have very few C-ranks. This should be amazing. This should be a heavy machine gun. It looks like a heavy machine gun. It shouldn't be a Gatling, fair enough, but it should be a heavy machine gun. This machine gun is... I'm getting off topic, aren't I? What am I talking about here? Oh, I'm just glad. Like, I'm glad that's over, because like the lag and it's server lag. Okay, that's what it is. It's server lag, and I don't know what it is. OGP, go fuck yourself. Really. Because I've put hundreds of dollars into this game. Well, I even guess when I put thousands of dollars. I don't care. I'm a paying customer. I pay for them to maintain this game, and they're not. It's been 3.5 years. Special Awakening, that's not going to do anything for me. Because I only spec when I absolutely have to. And most of the time the spec doesn't even work properly. Bray 3, I think I can actually use that. Now, did it actually mean blueprint? Motherfucker. Are you kidding me? I thought it was the actual unit! Up until this point, it's been nothing but the unit! Now all of a sudden it's... Oh! My headset's dying. Well, no, my headset's not dying. It's the padding on it. I've been wearing it around my neck for so long. It's like, it's not used to that. It's not designed for that. So, yeah, like the microphone, the earphones work fine if I ever actually use the earphones. Yeah, my headset's dying. I don't know why I'm doing this, but I thought you might be good to witness. Let's see. Unlock. Might be good for y'all to witness the pain I have to go through in order to make this thing. Now, I've already got all the units. This, by the way, is the most expensive unit in my hangar. This was the first time I spent more than 100,000 points on any single unit in my hangar. It was for a collection event, by the way. I can't remember what it was for, but it was a collection event. And I want to say I spent something like 280, might even have been 300. No, this was 280,000. Now that I think about it, there was actually another one. I wish the combined benefit glitch thing would go away because I don't like that. It might have been this very first one. I think I spent 300,000 on this. 300,000. This one was kind of the beginning of the end. I can't quite remember, but yeah, one of these right here was just and ironically, it wasn't even worth it because it's essentially the same as Gaimok except for the skills. It's the weapon setup and the boost ration, and it's Gaimok by any other name. Let's see here. But here comes the sad part. Level 5, but burned out. Must have been one of those cases where you see, that's 900 points I could have saved. If I'd just gotten this to level 7, I wouldn't have to have this, I wouldn't have to spend this, but I do. So last 900 points gone. Are there any others? Yes, Bolt Super Mode, again, level 5. 900 points, shouldn't have to spend that. Regular Shining Gundam. Wait, that level, it's level 6, yeah. So, unfortunately, yes. That was kind of the painful part. I think beyond this point it doesn't really matter if I keep recording or not. But I'll do it just to amuse you. Shiny Gundam. Yeah, I'll just get out of the way right now. Shiny Gundam. Yeah, no one thinks much of it, really. It's just a thing, and it exists, and there it is. I actually prefer the Vulcan guns. Yes, I said Vulcan guns. I actually prefer the Vulcan guns on this versus the machine gun on this, because it's a single shot stationary to fire, which I never liked. Oh, fuck me. I just recharged the wrong Bolt Gundam. God damn it. Which means I have to take the time to burn that out so I can make up the 900 points I just wasted on that. God damn it. See, that this is why I'm recording. Wait, what am I doing this one here? I hate this thing. I really hate this thing. Melee, melee, melee. Oh yeah, I'm going to build up my SP real quickly that way. And then melee, Vulcan gun, which is terrible, and then melee. I hate this thing. Like, everything about it. Like, it's pure melee. I can't stand it. It's pure melee with a dash of fuck you. You know, that's kind of how I feel about that. Ava, why don't you ever spend your EXP? This is why I don't spend my EXP. A, I don't think very highly of custom parts, whether it was the 1.0 version or the 2.0 versions. I don't think very highly of custom parts. And two, if I save up and don't spend them all the freaking time, these are actually new, 5,000 EXP. I've never seen that before. That was recent. I save them up for occasions such as this, where I have to level up a unit quickly that I don't want to be involved with. That's why I save it up. Let's see, what was the other one? Kowloon. Kowloon wasn't any better. What was the skills? I don't say it's unique. No, it just has more defense than Shining. Whatever. No, that's not what I wanted. I wanted that. There we go. Let's see. 600 times, or is it 900 or 600? 600 times 3 is 1,800. I had to spend to recharge 3 units I'll never be seeing ever again. Just saying. And this is a new feature I never knew about. You press search, and it takes you to the page. Like, I'll be honest, I haven't built a blueprint for quite some time because haven't had any need to build a blueprint because I'm either going for Gashapon, um, what's ICM, item capsule machine, custom capsule machine, regular capsule machines for kind of all the stuff I've been interested in lately, or not, as some cases may be. So I totally didn't know about this search feature, but damn, is that convenient. And it's nice, you don't have to drag it down anymore. They might give you the option, let's see. Yeah, they still give you the option. What do I think of Nobel Berserker? Noble, Novell, Berserker. I didn't like either version. But it's got a non-dash melee and a Berserker mode. If you turn pink, it means you're ready to die. And it has Dumbfire and Vulcan guns in... Well, it's Dumbfire in both modes. So I don't think much of this. Don't care. Why the hell did he show up way back there? Oh, god damn it. I hate that glitch. I hate that. I hate that right there. I should have taken a nap rather than do this. It's going to be one of those days, I guess. Like, I recorded a bunch of shit yesterday trying to get this blueprint I was none too thrilled about. I thought it was going to be the actual unit. What's this thing down here? Click. Why did I get it? Well, it's the SS version. Presumably, it's better. I finally got to CG Gundam all the way through, and I don't remember him changing to gold mode. Fuunsaiki certainly couldn't do it. But yeah, whatever. There it is. Why am I doing this right now? Why? Nice screenshot. Okay, let's see, how bad is it? Oh look, another crotch shot. Oh, funny, the leg moves. That's cute. I really shouldn't do this right now, but I'm gonna do it. I should take a nap, like I'm tired. Just got back from work, so I'm tired. Whatever. Cute walking. Wait, what? Was that one or two hits? Oh, it's two hits, okay. This is a dash attack. Oh. That's what I get for not paying attention. I really think the horse feels getting wrapped up in all that mobile trace system latex stuff. You know, think he feels good about it, bad about it. I don't know. Think he doesn't think much about it. Hmm. Ten shots, 11 with patience. How good's your reload? It's about average. I doubt it penetrates, but I'll try. Nope. Wait, what? Alright, combo. But this must melee, it must be a rock. Again, my protest, I should be able to skill transform or multi-mode transform at will here. At least in the training mode, you know, that would be nice. If you can do it in the lobby, you should be able to do it in training. Ooh, that's going to take some getting used to. Fuunsaiki should be able to make them fly because, like, God Gundam, spoiler alert, God Gundam was flew him from the ground into space on a horse. So now you'd think it would stay up in the air a lot longer. Whatever. Infinite Justice. Yay, no melee. Kind of combo. In case you didn't notice, I stood right over him. Is this Dumbfire? Yep, that's Dumbfire. I thought it was. Anti-flinch, baby. Wait, did I only hit 4 times? Wait, it's only 2 hits? Dumbfire's only 2 hits. Wow, I didn't know that. Look at that camper. Look at that piece of shit. Oops, they're wrong. Little hoof prints, that's cute. Oh, it knocks over everything, okay. Why is there a beam spec on a melee unit? You have to watch the show to understand. Translation, it's just the Kamehameha. That's all it is. It's the Kamehameha of G Gundam. So yeah. I like the fact he can target me from so far away. I can't hit him. Really? It said hit. It said bullet 0. It should have froze him, but it didn't. Why did it freeze him? I don't know. And goddamn camper. I gotta get used to that. No, I don't want to do that. I wanted a melee spec and I forgot I had it. Force of habit. I was expecting a melee spec. I'm liking beam specs less and less. There it is again. Smash bullet 0 and he got me. Tell me that skill, folks. You know, get good. Play well or leave. You know, tell me that. Go ahead. I'll wait. The bullet 0 works on these guys, but. Funny thing, I can't shoot when I'm invulnerable. That's a good reload. I don't know what that. Now notice he was invisible and shooting me, and I had no lock-on ability. How is that fair? Explain that one to me. That's, I guess, get good. Two hits, Ava. 2 hits. Just gotta get used to the other mode. Okay, I'm using auto-lock, I'm using auto-lock, I'm using auto-lock. How'd he get away from me again? Good, Ava. That's how he got away. Okay, so what do I do with it? Well, it's got anti-flinch. Whenever somebody sees Master Gundam Funseki, you know, I've actually heard people say that they regretted making God Gundam. I've heard people say they regretted making God Gundam Funseki. I haven't heard disagreement regarding Master Funseki. You don't see them very often. Actually, you see them a hell of a lot more than you see them more than God Funseki. That doesn't mean you see more of Master Funseki than period. You don't see it very often. There are lots of other units that people run too. I don't really see why. This is Dumbfire. I knew this was Dumbfire. I actually thought that this Dumbfire was applied to the regular Master Gundam. I didn't realize that it was just Master Funseki. So okay, I can live with that. Reload's good enough. Reload good enough. Does enough damage. Reload. I suppose I shouldn't be too concerned when you're running around with anti-flinch all the time. And I love me some dash attacks. I'm always a fan of dash attacks. So yeah, and it has a built-in knockover too. So you only have to click once and it just knocks over. It's like, I think it's either you only have to click once and it's guaranteed to knock you over, or you have to click a second time to get the knockover. I think it's the latter. So the weapons seem to do good damage and blah blah blah. This is actually an average beam rifle shot, but I'm not quite prepared to buff attack damage. That's probably not going to happen. What would I change? Can I even select these? No, I cannot. I'm gonna get this up there first. There we go. Now I can play with it. So right now, what am I thinking? Free slot replacement. Okay. Well, the reason I went for Master Gundam and Master Funseki is because I always had a ranged attack in it. It didn't matter which mode it was in. That's the reason I got it. Versus God Gundam, which starts out with machine guns, fairly good machine guns, by the way. Good range, good damage, good reload speed. Not bad in any stretch. But it went to pure melee mode, and honestly, it just was not. And I said it in the Master Gundam review. Just despite the fact that I had all those melee attacks, it's just kind of meh. Now, granted, I got my ass absolutely handed to me by a God Gundam at it, when he turned gold. I kind of made the mistake of specking him before he turned gold, so I was basically giving the SP. Okay, so once a God Gundam gets you, you're screwed. Fair enough. Master Gundam Funseki, on the other hand, you've got ranged weapons, which even if it's got dumbfire, I can live with that. And the reload is fast enough. I'm not going to complain too loudly. So, it's not the speed or even the damage, just the reload was good. Okay, I'm not going to complain too loudly. I'll complain that there's dumbfire. It makes sense because that's what was in the show. Kind of. On the other hand, he never turned gold when he was riding on Funseki, so there's a little bit of bluffing there. But like I said, I can live with it. There's a couple of things here. Okay, I'm not going to complain too loudly about continuity. But that being said, reloads are good, damage is good, blah 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 blah. It's essentially a mobile armor because, well, actually, it's not a mobile armor because it doesn't have mobile armor boosting, but it does have the larger hitbox of a mobile armor. So I should probably make it a defense type just because I'm not going to worry about boost duration, not going to worry about reload. I'm gonna go full tank on this guy. Oh! But I'm also gonna do the full SP thing because once I turn gold, I don't want to lose it. So I want to do that. That's I don't really see a reason for mobility. Balance type, you're just losing the defense ability. Yeah, that does nothing for me. No additional boosted jump when jump, which actually, now that I think about it, it would be good to have that. I don't think that's in the defense type. No, it's not in defense type, is it? No. Um, but I'm not going to go mobility and I'm not going to go balance type just because I want to go full defense. It would be nice to have the auto lock on distance decrease Not that many people use auto lock on nowadays, certainly not the elites. They've kind of figured it out by now. But no additional booster when jumping. You're not going to jump very much if you have anti-flinch because you have no need to dodge anything. Nullify shield type skill, distance 1000. I think this one's bigger. 15%, it's different. So does that mean that in the defense tree this is actually 1500 as opposed to 1000? Like maybe this offers up less? I'm not sure. I mean, it's like, what's the difference between 15% and 1000? Presumably 1000 is less. Because, you know, the specialty stuff, let's see. Okay, so yeah, I'm not thinking mobility. Mobility's fine. Just go pure tank. But you might want to throw in that full SP gauge on, you know, the sensor things, because, you know, once people recognize, oh yeah, it's Master Funseki, you know, it's one or the other, obviously. Once they see that, they're going to want to SP it. They're going to want to kill it fast as possible, and you'll be able to avoid SP at the same time you can take down units that are low SP or they're low HP. You know, they need to spec you, they need to get it, use it or lose it kind of mentality. So this is an occasion where I would recommend using that. Ballistics, I don't care. You know, at that point, I play against style. But using this, I have to use the melee mentality, and to me, the dumbfire, okay, whatever, I have to be close. So I'm not going to be great with the dumbfire, but I'm not going to try and increase it too much. So, you know, do the SP up, and then that thing, and then that'll be it for my recommendation. EX, probably, well, you know, that'd be nice. Unit defense increased 2 points. Whoopty shit. Unit HP increased 2. So that's actually, combined with this, you get 700 points increase, which is, wow, that's good. And shield, this doesn't have a shield, does it? I don't think it does. Here, combine. No, I'm not going to combine because I'd have to get another Kowloon and I'd have to get another Bolt Super. Well, the Bolt Super, that's not the difficult part. The difficult part is the Kowloon Gundam, and there's no way on God's green earth I am ever, and I made this promise over a year ago when I still had the same amount of points. Where are you? Where are you? No, no. It's only in a 14K machine. Is it this one maybe? Yeah, here it is. This is the machine that broke me. I was flirting with, was it 950, 970,000. And this one machine, machine 63, broke me. And it dropped me all the way down to however much it was. And that was kind of the beginning of the end in terms of how many points I used to have. I've had to work my ass off to get it back up there. But yeah, Kowloon Gundam, GTFO. Just, I'm not doing that. Although on the other hand, there is a beam smart gun in here, which I would use. Yeah, when I was trying to get this thing, and it was like 250, 280,000 points, I was getting multiples of everything here, including this guy. Did I ever combine those? They might have had combining at that point. I don't remember. Here it is. Yeah, so I guess I did combine them. So yeah, you know, whatever. But yeah, this capsule machine. No. And then I'll have to level it up again, which is also no. So yeah, this will probably only be the ever Master Funseki, the only Master Funseki make. Like, not even combining it. Not even really worth it as far as I'm concerned. So yeah, I'm not going to combine. This is very helpful, and I totally can't read that. Increased defense against close-range weapons and long-range weapons and stun, which means you don't knock down. This is actually where the anti-flinch kicks in. Or is it here? Oh no, this is where the anti-flinch kicks in. But this is where, and that's at 80%, yeah. This is where the long-range resistance picks up when this activates at 80. Even though this activates at 70. This should have just activated at the same time, but whatever. You're not going to notice that 10% different. 10% on this thing is like, what, one beam rifle hit? Maybe two beam rifle hits. Definitely a melee strike or two. So, two hits. Okay, I'll make up my mind. Two hits from beam rifle, two hits from melee is what this is going to be. Stun, moderately increased chance for inflicting significant additional damage with close range weapons, which is essentially this. So yeah. And then you get the anti-flinch and booster duration. So yeah, this guy's pretty damn well equipped. That's why I like it. Do I like it more than the regular Master Gundam? Not necessarily. I think they're kind of equal to each other. The big thing for me is I'm going to have to get used to the fact that this weapon one has it's 2 hits to knock down, and you can't really combo with them. You can combo with this, 4 hits here, and then finish them off with this, but you can't combo these because there's so few hits. They both dash, but yeah, okay. So stickers. I don't remember where they go on the Master. They probably do it differently here. Have one ends up on like his rump or something. Nope, it ends up there. Okay. That'll be fun for me. I think Funseki gets like one coloring or something. I found it difficult to paint this up anyways. Is that all the yellow? Nope, that's all the red. Guessing that's all the yellow. Yep. And then this would be the horse. And the reason they did it that way is they specifically did not want you to paint this up as if it was already in gold mode. So that's why Funseki doesn't have any coloring other than the white. So can't say I blame them. Although, come on, Softmax, let us disguise it as in gold mode all the time, please. And then I'm guessing just Masters. Yep, just Masters eyes. Okay. Oh yeah, and by the way, you can't paint anything in this mode, by the way. Just to let you know. It's a skill change. So you can't change it. Just like you can't change Trans Am, you can't change Alice, you can't, well, not that Alice changes much, but you can't change it's not Alice, which one is it? The Blue Destiny, what's that one called? I can't Exam. You can't change exam mode. So there it is. Full defense build. And I still don't know how to paint this thing. It's not going to be painted as Unit 4. But the nice thing is that I think oh, right. I think the nice thing about it is that the colors on here, with the exception of maybe the shoulders, are identical. So whatever I paint Master Funseki to be, it'll be easy to adapt to the regular Master Gundam. And that's it. And doggone it if I'm not going to review Double Quantum Saber again. Why doesn't this have longer boost duration? All those rocket engines on there, presumably, and it also has hell of a lot thicker armor. Look, it even covers the thrusters. Why doesn't this boost longer have more HP? You know, just saying. Why doesn't this boost longer? Says those engines, this thing's bigger than mobile armor. As we all know in anime, things are, the bigger something is in anime, the faster it moves, unless you're a space station. Again, hell, this armor is even thicker than the original Rigdoms, and they were designed for mobility, yeah, and then the machine gun, okay, something like that. This is AV Unit 4A saying thanks for tuning in.